On behalf of New Zealand First to speak on the third reading of the Equal Pay Amendment Bill. But firstly, Madam Speaker, if you would indulge me, I would like on behalf of New Zealand First, as the first speaker after the Honourable David Parker's valedictory speech, to acknowledge his service, his friendship across the House, the strength of his words, his honesty and heartfelt account of an impressive career in politics left us all somewhat speechless and humbled. So I would like to acknowledge his departure from this House. Madam Speaker, to this bill, I would like to firstly revisit the key point that pay equity claims will continue to exist after the passing of this legislation. The framework will be changed and existing claims will be impacted, but as has been repeated numerous times in this debate, the bill delivers a framework for addressing sex-based undervaluation and remuneration. We are delivering a robust, workable and sustainable solution that is focused on delivering resolutions. There has been much narrative about the adverse impact on women and how women are being disadvantaged in this process, but this is not the case. We have had a history of hard-fought battles to ensure that women are paid the same for the same work that men do. From my recollection, it was not until the 1970s that the police delivered an equal pay framework for women. The legacy remained, and when I joined the police in the 1980s, police women were still referred to as WDs, or referencing the Women's Division. It has been a hard-fought, at times, process to address the system of equal pay, and I think we are in a good place. This bill is delivering the system that will ensure that pay equity will be resolved, that we will be accountable and there will be solutions for real race-based undervaluation and remuneration in female-dominated occupations. This does not alter or impact the process by which a fair day's pay is provided for a fair day's work. There are mechanisms and protections to ensure this process is followed. This will drive accountability for the value of work and total remuneration conditions. More importantly, as has been mentioned, it will ensure that private sector employers will not be allowed to perpetuate undervaluing the workforce through an equity system that has a government-funded backstop. Women are not being undervalued in this legislation. The protections will remain to address sex-based discrimination. I have said before, Madam Speaker, I have spent nearly all my workforce in male-dominated occupations and have worked with amazing women who, because of their value and contribution to their employer, have earned incomes well in advance of their male colleagues. And there are workforces that are being undervalued and underpaid, and New Zealand First will fight to ensure that there is protections to deliver for the hard-working Kiwi battlers, not because of their gender, but because we will deliver first world wages as they deserve. But in this legislation and at this time... very vocal. But in this legislation and at this time, this bill will deliver a robust, workable and sustainable system to address sex-based undervaluation, and we commend this bill to the House.
The next call is a...
basically, basically Casey's saying, sorry, women, we need the money to give tobacco companies their $216 million tax cut, and we need the $2 billion for helicopters or whatever. How much are they spending on helicopters again? I can't remember. Some ridiculous amounts. Pay equity claims will continue to exist, just not the current claims that have been yeeted into the rubbish bin. Sorry, ladies. Fight over the, I don't know, go fight outside the courthouse or something. You know.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed to our Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok. Who's got the order, paper pop?